Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James will be our subject, and he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant performances where he single-handedly won the game for his team. I mean, sure, his team got him at least one run, but the way he was throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates would be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Nothing like a warm summer afternoon at Petco Park in San Diego. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been destroying the ball lately. 7 home runs in the last 10 games. You got to be careful when working him. If he gets a pitch he can drive, he's not getting cheated.
Enrique Diaz starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump.
Rick Salazar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Rick Salazar.
Hey, we got no outs. Hey, now get ahead right here.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
This team strikes out more than any other team in the league. They need to put the ball in play and have some more productive at-bats.
Steven Souza will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes, so we'll see if that comes into play.
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Xander Bogaerts will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And that's through for a hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Brett Wallace will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres leave 1 after 1. No score. Bruce Dooley will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him. Striding into the box, Stephen Hudson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
1 out now.
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, third baseman
Diego Lopez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lake giving chase, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Another beautiful day here in San Diego as we get a look at La Jolla Cove, and we're all set to begin the top of the third. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Let's go now. One time.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Hit out towards second. A bare-handed pickup. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip.
Rocky Gale digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Rocky Gale.
First offering on its way.
Stay ahead right now.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Hey, nobody.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Enrique Diaz stands in for the first time.
Enrique Diaz.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
One down, one down.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, not wasting any pitches so far in this inning. I mean, you see the great curveball there on show track. He struck out the first 2 batters on just 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Rick Salazar. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Mata.
Got it.
And that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Steven Souza is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. Around first, heading for second now.
Cut hole, no run.
The shortstop, number 2.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position.
Oh, look at Bryant. The throw. In time.
Oh, great play. Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. What a high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner rooted on second base.
Stepping in now, Brett Wallace. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Bruce Dooley in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Darren James stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
James.
Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stephen Hudson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Diego Lopez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Here we go.
Rocky Gale stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Darren James gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
0-1's the count.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Hey, get a good one.
2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Kevin Kiermaier is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first-pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
The throw into second, and he is in there.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Rick Salazar will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Steven Souza. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 outs, fellas.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Brett Wallace will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the 0 for so far.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
No strike.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2 balls.
To 2-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category, so he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Bruce Dooley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Padres are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. Steven Hudson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all. Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
The 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Rocky Gale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So when you hand him the ball, you know he's going to have a pretty good chance of closing the deal. And you know, complete games are getting more and more rare in today's game. He's a rare breed. I really enjoy watching him pitch.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Rick Salazar will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Right fielder number 20.
Steven Souza gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Late is there. And the inning is over. Padres leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a